decided to book in a solo trip, and my criteria for this trip were that I wanted to go for some nice walks in nature, ideally some kind of mountain. I wanted to go for a swim in a lake, specifically a lake, and I wanted to stay in a cute little cabin, read my book, and do some knitting and crochet. And so I just randomly decided to come to Switzerland. Specifically, I'm in the Lucerne area. I flew into Basel and then took the train to Lucerne, and it is so beautiful. Obviously, I've seen some pictures of it online, but I didn't really know what to expect, and genuinely took my breath away. The water specifically is so clear here. My camera roll's just full of pictures of the water. It made me realise how deprived we are of clean water in our rivers in the UK, which is very sad. I found this spot on TikTok actually for just a pizza, which is my travel hack. If you're traveling solo or just traveling in general, make the first meal a comfort meal, which for me is pizza. It's just nice to have something comforting, you know? So yeah, I did that, and I had a little walk around the town because I'm not sure if I'll make it back there. I either have the option on my last day here when I travel back to explore Lucerne a bit more, or to just take the train back to Basel and just explore that city instead. So I'm just going to play it by ear. I haven't really planned that much. I've got like somewhat of a hiking area. Like I want to do Mount Rigi because that's the closest tall mountain to my hotel. I don't really know exactly what route I'm going to take. It has also been raining, so I don't know how the weather situation is going to be tomorrow. I did in Lucerne buy a poncho because I didn't bring a raincoat with me. So ideally I do really want to go out for a hike tomorrow because my hotel's right next to a lake, and Friday it's meant to be beautiful, so I'm kind of hoping that Friday I can spend down there a little bit more. I can explore like this town a bit, and then yeah, just go for some swims, and then I'm already heading back on Saturday, so it's only a few days that I'm here. I don't want to get too wrapped up in planning this trip too much because I do also just really want to relax. I want to have some good night's sleep. I want to enjoy the breakfast, and I want to read my book, which I brought my brilliant friend, which I think I got 20 pages in on the plane and then I fell asleep. But yeah, I want to read that, and I also have a crochet project with me if I'm sick of reading, but really there isn't even enough time to do all of those things. I'm ready to go up the mountain. I'm going to get a train to the next town, and then I think I'm going to get a train up a little bit and then go from there to, yeah, make it to the peak. I think I'm going to be incredibly humble because I've not done any training. I would say I'm somewhat fit, but my cardio is lacking. So we'll see. Let's go head up. I am very, very excited. I think this is now the last bit until I get to the top. I can literally see the thing, like the tip is there, I'm pretty sure. I spoke too soon. That last bit was an absolute killer. I think I made it,
and it is so cloudy up here. You literally can't see anything, like literally nothing. So whether I'm at the top or not, I actually have no idea because I can't see. Yeah, I know it. There's still a bit to go. Alright, let's keep going. I knew that when I was walking up that I should enjoy how difficult it was on my lungs. Like the cardio of it was so hard because I knew that on the way back, as I'm going down, it's going to be a lot harder on my legs, and I'm feeling it. I'm definitely feeling it. Although one thing I have realized is that my fitness is so much better than I thought. I ended up taking the hardest route that I picked out of all of the routes, and when I arrived, well, first of all, I took the gondola, or whatever you call that floating thing, which is a risky move for someone who's scared of heights, and then they really packed it full with people as well, so I was kind of stressing. But at the station, I grabbed some maps, and on the map it said that the route that I picked out was only for people who were safe on their feet, who weren't scared of heights, and who have experience of hiking the Alps. I don't have any experience hiking the Alps. I'm not very steady on my feet, and I'm scared of heights. I was like, there's no way I would be doing this route. It would be really naive of me. On top of that, I had a nightmare last night of doing this route that I picked out and it going terribly wrong and it turning into like a mountain climbing route. That was scary. But then when I started walking, I just kind of followed signs of where I wanted to go, which I also now realise when I said the mountain that I was climbing, I said Rigi, which is the most English pronunciation. It's obviously, I think, called Rigi. I've spent too much time in the UK, I've forgotten how to speak German. But yeah, I just followed the route and I did end up taking that exact route that I picked out, which is meant to be the hardest, and it was absolutely fine. It was definitely steep and like rocky, but it was like nowhere near as difficult as I thought it would be, and I have definitely underestimated myself. I found it really difficult when I was planning this route because I didn't want to be naive. I have a habit of being very naive and having the kind of attitude of I'll be fine, it'll be fine, and I didn't want to do that because I'm by myself, so I wanted to be safe. But I actually just massively underestimated what I can handle and how strong I am, which is amazing. I feel amazing. I had so much fun climbing that mountain. It was so good. The views were incredible. Yeah, I'm on like a massive high. The top of the mountain was really cloudy, so I had to put on my raincoat and stuff to be warm. I'm hoping to take in more of the scenery because up there it was so cloudy. I didn't really get to see the big view, which is a massive shame. I would have liked to, but at the same time, in terms of the temperature, this is perfect. I wouldn't want it any warmer. It was really, really humid when I was walking up and I was sweating like hell. Sweating like hell. I literally haven't got any words. It just doesn't even look real. I was really banking on getting something to eat here, but they're not open on Thursdays. I didn't realise. I do, however, have this view, which is gorgeous. I actually changed my plan, and instead I'm gonna go to this restaurant which is on an island. I saw it in this pamphlet at the hotel yesterday. It's only like half 4, half 3 3, and I think it will only take me an hour to walk down to the town, and then from there I can get a train or a bus to the next town. From there I get a boat, and then I'm on the island, and then I'm gonna have my very late lunch and early dinner, because yeah, I didn't get to go to any of the places that I wanted to go to eat. You can actually see the island is right there. You see it? So that's where I'm gonna go, and I actually just saw a boat cross that little bit as well.
I literally had the best time yesterday. Like, I literally ended the day with a swim in the lake, and then I went to the sauna. It was just so beautiful, so nice. I was already looking at possibly doing the Dolomites next year in August, I think, because yeah, I just enjoyed this so much, and I genuinely considered going for another hike today. It is 26 degrees, it's really hot, and the fact that there's like a private lake area with the hotel, I feel like I need to take advantage of that. And I'm very bad at relaxing and taking things slow. I feel like I need to kind of force myself today to just like lay on the sunbed, read my book and relax. I have to say that I didn't enjoy the descent as much as I liked going up. I wish now in hindsight that I did the full ascent and didn't take the cable car, just because yeah, I enjoyed the ascent so much more, and I actually only spent like 2 hours ascending, whereas the rest of the day I was just descending. So that's something I would do differently next time. I just calculated all the different routes I did, because I kind of did different routes all over the place, and I did just under 19 kilometers, which was very doable. The bottom of my feet kind of hurt at the end of the day, and my legs were obviously quite shaky, but I could have done more, or I think if I had done more of an ascent, like 15k would have been fine. I was hiking everything much quicker than I initially planned, so I kind of scrapped my plans towards the end of the descent and added a big section on. I originally was going to take another cable car and then a train down to the town, but I just walked to the town instead. And then I was kind of close to, yeah, this restaurant on the island, which I showed you, which was very cool. Like, the experience was really cool of getting on the boat and like going across, and the people were really nice. The food was kind of average and it was so pricey. I was so hungry at that point that, you know, I needed to have some food, but I would have maybe just stayed for a drink otherwise, because the menu didn't, like, it wasn't amazing for like the price. This hotel, I have to say, has really blown me away. It was quite affordable, so I didn't expect much from it. The area of the hotel that I'm in has shared showers and toilets, which has been absolutely fine. They're really clean and I've not had any issues at all. The rooms have sinks and stuff as well, so that's really nice. You can just brush your teeth. When I went to the sauna yesterday, there was no one there, so I had the whole sauna to myself. I was just like laying there like this, like a corpse. It was so relaxing. It was so nice. I'll leave the link to the hotel down below because yeah, I can't recommend it enough. I'm gonna head down to the lake now and try and get a nice sun lounger and read my book. Maybe do some crochet. I've not done any crochet yet, but I haven't got that much left to read, so I need to kind of buffer out the reading a little bit. I am really enjoying it. It's kind of at the moment like a 3-star for me, possibly a 4-star. I don't know yet. We shall see when I finish it. I'm so glad that I decided yesterday to spend the day at the lake and not go for another hike. It was so hot, but it was really nice. Like there was still kind of a breeze going on, which caught me off guard because I got really sunburned. It was just really quiet, and very rarely for the majority of the day was there ever more than one other person with me at the lake, like at the private hotel area. And I popped over to the kiosk, which was like behind a hedge where the public area is, and I had some lunch there, which was really nice. And I also went to get a pizza there in the evening. The menu of the hotel restaurant didn't amaze me that much that I wanted to spend that much money on the food, you know? People definitely weren't lying when they said that Switzerland was expensive, because I feel like I am just simply breathing the air here and money leaves my bank account. It's actually insane. After I had the pizza last night, I went for one last dip and the sun was setting behind the mountains, and it was just, I was literally like giggling when I was in the water because it was just so nice. I was having such a nice time. In terms of how I structured these 2 days, it was literally perfect. Taking the whole day on day one to go for a hike, explore the mountains, not have to rush back for anything, and then yesterday just relax. I finished the book as well. I actually could have done with another 60 pages because in the evening I didn't have anything else to read, so I did do some crochet, which I will show you in a second. I think I'm going to give this a 3.5 star just because I enjoyed it a bit more than some of my other 3 stars, but I didn't enjoy it as much as my 4 stars so far this year, so 3.5 for this one. Definitely a good like holiday read because they're on holiday as well, and it's set in Italy, so it kind of gave me like holiday vibes, you know? My crochet project is slowly coming along. I had to undo a few rows last night because I realised that it was turning a bit too roughly, but I'm making this like crochet skirt, so it has like different I don't know, different like crochet patterns to make up the skirt. Because I haven't got anything else to read now, I'm gonna, yeah, just be working on this for the rest of the day. I'm gonna get the train to another town, not too far from here, and there's like a castle and some gardens that I want to look at, and then from there I'm gonna get the train to Basel, and then there I'm gonna do just like a couple hours of exploring, sightseeing, maybe grab something to eat, and then I'm gonna head to the airport. This place is literally ridiculous. It's so beautiful. The view's insane. Very beautiful, very zen right now. I literally don't want to go home. This is so nice.